Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello and welcome. My name is Katie and welcome to my channel. I'm currently on a weight loss journey following calorie counting and intermittent fasting. But this video is actually part of a mini series that I've started doing. So I've been posting it every week, and this is part 3 of organising and decluttering. And I've been going through my shelves in mostly, I think in all the videos. So I'm actually going to be doing shelf 4 today. So it's just this shelf just here. So I'm just going to be going through the shelf, see if there's anything that I want to get rid of. If not, just reorganising the shelf and cleaning it. So if you would like to see how I am organising my Harry Potter shelves, then make sure you keep on watching. Right, so I'm back. I'm just gonna start off by just taking things off and seeing where we go. So first things first, just write this down. Got my polish and cloth here at the ready. This, I think, it came in a Geek Gear box, I know that. I think it was the Halloween limited edition box I got. But they're these little, like, shop signs. And, yeah, so this one is the pumpkin pasties shop sign. And it's just the same on each side. So I love that. So that will definitely be staying. So it's readjusted there. So I just put the camera up a little bit. So yeah, that's one thing I got from Geek Gear. There's quite a lot of things on my shelves that are from Geek Gear boxes. For example, this, which I think is so cool, and it's the Dry Wizard cup, and it's a little mini replica of it, and I think it's so cool. So it's perfect for a shelf like mine. Really love that. So yeah, that'll definitely be staying. There's a little mini replica got here. This was, I think, my last box I got from Geek Gear. This was in it. And at first, when this box came, people didn't know whether it was a replica or if it was a wand. But it was on the spoiler card, it did actually say it was a like Nimbus 2000 like broom replica. So yeah, if we go just here, you can see obviously how detailed it is. And then just a standard broom handle. Don't think it had like the Nimbus 2000 on it. I don't know if they could do that, but yeah, it was a broom replica. So I'm going to try and find a better way of displaying this, because it's just lead on my shelves at the moment, and I do love the fact that it's a little mini broom replica. I would love a full broom replica, but I don't think we'd have the space on. So having something like this, like, it's much better for someone like me with only a little space. So yeah, that's definitely something that's staying. This Wizard's chocolate. So it's the Wizard's, I think it's Wizard's Magic, yeah. Wizard's Magic original chocolate. And this is the packaging. And I believe this was made by James and Oliver Phelps, the Weasley twins. So yeah, they did all sorts of different flavours, and it's 1% sugar, vegan friendly, high fibre and gluten free as well. So it like adhered to lots of different people's diets. This was just the original chocolate, and the packaging is 100% recyclable. I didn't really like the taste of it. It was quite bitter for me, but there were other flavours which I didn't get to try. So yeah, that's just a little like sweet treats kind of replica, because this was like my like kind of Honeydukes out of school kind of vibe I was going for this shelf. So obviously you can see there's a chocolate frog box on the shelf, so I don't know if you can actually, I think it's just there in the background. I got my first chocolate frog, proper chocolate frog, last year at the studio tour, and I'm hoping to grab a couple when I go in October. But this was the card that came in mine. So I got Rowena Ravenclaw, and they're like lenticular. I don't know if it's going to come up on camera, but they move. And then it's obviously got the information about Rowena on the back, if it's legible or not. So yeah, that's my first proper like chocolate frog card. But yeah, I'm hoping to pick up some more when I go to the studio tour. So I just had that like dotted on the shelf because obviously the students would collect these. I will give it to them. Geek Gear did start coming out with some really nice coins in their boxes, and I've got a few you'll see throughout this little mini series, and this was one that came in quite a recent box, and it's like a meal token. So this is a meal token for the Leaky Cauldron, and yeah, they're so well made. And obviously this side has the Leaky Cauldron, and the other side is just a cauldron with like some green slop in it. But their idea was that first years would get given these, and then they go to the Leaky Cauldron and get their first like hot meal there. So I thought that was a good idea, because you obviously, it's not a proper thing that you'd see in the books or the films. So it's their own original idea for this coin, which I thought was really cool. So yeah, that's definitely staying, because I liked that. Another notebook from Sophie at the Forgotten Corner, and it's just a notebook which represents the Quibbler. So she's obviously put a little magazine cover on, got the spine which has like the issue number, and then obviously the back which looks like the magazine. But she does actually do proper, like, I just hit myself in the face, actual proper like paper replicas. You'll see one in just a moment. I got 4, I bought, and then I got it with my 30th birthday present she sent me. But yeah, she actually does like proper paper replicas of the Quibbler and the Daily Prophet. So yeah, but I had this just obviously because the Quibbler would be something that the students would read in breaks and stuff. So I've just got that in the background. I need to put this somewhere. It's my letter from Gringotts Bank. This is a paper replica from Leanne over at Cauldron Crate. She is another small business that is amazing at what she does. And this was just on her shop. You could personalise it to like your favourite number for your key. So obviously it's just a letter explaining obviously enclosed is your key. So I'll be keeping that. And then this is my little key for my Gringotts vault. And my vault number. So yeah, that's my vault number, and yeah, so yeah, let's find some way of displaying that better, because I've just had it just laid on the shelf. A coin bag which came with my Daily Prophet, so obviously you could put some little coins in there and display them, make it look more fuller. So that was a little bag that came with my newspaper. So this is, again, old style merch. I think it was a sweet tin, but I just bought it because it was just old style, and it's just got old style images on it. There's that one. That one. That one. one, and then it just goes back round to that one. It did have a little plastic Harry Potter on top, but Louis stole it. So, and this, again, as I said, was the old style merch. It did have, well, not when I had it, but the person that would have had fruit flavoured jelly shapes in it. So it was just a little sweet tin, and this came out in, let's say, 2001. So very, very old merch. So I just kept, because it's got my pin backs in, I just stuck it on that shelf, because obviously I can turn it to have whatever image I'd like on it. So definitely keeping that. Another old school, old style merch mug, and again it's part of the Churchill. It's just this Hogwarts mug. Does it have? Oh, and it actually has the old. Good on my stomach. The old crest on it, because obviously, if anyone knows about Hogwarts, people who are Ravenclaw obviously have the constant upset that their mascot colour of robes was different to the films and the books, and yeah. So this has the original mascot of the eagle, whereas obviously on every of the normal other merch is the raven, which is wrong to the books anyway. So yeah, and then it's just got the crests separate on each side. Oh, that's strange. So it's got the eagle there, as you can see, for Ravenclaw, but on the actual crest it's got the raven. How strange. But yeah, I just put that on this shelf because obviously it represents all the students, and I just had it on there because I didn't know where else to put it, and I don't want to get rid of it because obviously it's quite old merch. So yeah, I'll have to reorganise where that goes. Another replica from Geek Gear, which needs another wipe. This, I think, definitely came in the Halloween box, I think. So it's a replica of a pumpkin juice bottle. So if we go, so you can see that just there. And yeah, it's a brown pumpkin juice bottle. Obviously, if you go to the American Universal Studios and things like that, you can actually get pumpkin juice in bottles. But this is just obviously a replica, and it comes with a lid, which doesn't stay on, it just sits on the top like that. The only downside I'd say with this, how this was made, is the stickers aren't put on very well. So this one's a bit creased, but as I said, I just use it for display purposes. So that will definitely be staying. I think most of this shelf will be staying. I bought a box from a company called Goblin Wood, who are another small business that I really, really love. I wish I could buy more of their boxes. And I unboxed a box they did which was based on the Weasleys, and I was surprised to see that there was a Funko Pop in it. And this is the only Funko Pop I have, and it's of Fred Weasley. I know he's out of the box for anyone who collects Funko Pops, but as I said, I literally only have him. And yeah, so it's just Fred as a Funko in his, I think it's his Yule Ball outfit. So yeah, if I just need George, and then obviously I have the pair. But yeah, I just stuck him on there because obviously Weasley Wizard Wheezes students. So yeah, he just sits on top of one of the boxes at the moment. So if you go to the Warner Brothers Studio Tour in London and pick up a chocolate frog, this is the packaging that it comes in. It's literally like you're holding the box from the film. It's so good. So but if you go, I think the ones in America are like a slightly darker colour, and then obviously that's the back with all the ingredient, like what's in it and stuff. I will say now, if you buy one of these, the chocolate frog inside is solid, like a solid frog. So you do get your value for money in that sense. You're not getting a hollow chocolate frog. It's a proper solid chocolate frog. So it says, oh yeah, it weighs 150 grams. So yeah, they are quite pricey, but I do get why, because they're a solid chocolate frog, and obviously getting the lenticular card, and they are collectible. So I'll be buying more anyway when I go to the store. So yeah, definitely keeping that. They do have a metal tin where you can get the 5 House Founders and Dumbledore like as a set, but yeah, I think I just like the surprise of buying them individually because I've only been like once, and also I'm going this year and I hope to keep going. But yeah, so chocolate frog box. This is a chocolate frog Geek Gear replica. So they've done a square box, and obviously, God, that's all dusty. So obviously they done a square box, and then actually inside they put their own little chocolate frog. So yeah, it's a little is it plastic? I can't remember if it's plastic. It might be resin, but the little resin chocolate frog. So I think before I used to have him sat. Ooh, squeaky. So before I used to have him like sat on top of the box, but yeah, I'll have to find another way. But it's nice to have different versions, so you can actually see like businesses' original ideas and things like that. So I might keep them out of the box, see if I can keep them out and keep the box empty. Another empty packaging from the Warner Brothers Studio tour were these dark chocolate peppermint toads. If you like dark chocolate and you like mint, these are really nice, and they're only small, so they are dangerous. You can eat, like I think me and Adam nearly ate all of them in one go. But yeah, so I think these were quite good for the price. I think these are only like a £5. The chocolate frog is £8.95, I think. But I'm hoping to get a couple of other sweet treats when I go this year. So yeah, so there may be more packaging added to my shelves. I know people think, what's the point in displaying packaging, but it looks like it literally come out of the films. So yeah, that's why people who collect things like to keep packaging. So peppermint toads. Speaking of peppermint toads, where did I get this from? I think I ordered it randomly on Etsy, and it's a candle, and it's so strong. But it's literally a candle, and I just displayed it on here because it's a peppermint toad scent. Well, it's just a peppermint scented candle, really. But yeah, it came from Bookworm Candles, so just that. I might burn it soon, actually, so I might keep it out and put it with my other candles. So yeah, that might be coming off the shelves, but going into my candle cupboard. This is my Daily Profit replica from Forgotten Corner, and when it arrived it came with that little bag, and it was tied up in string, and I literally felt like my owl had just dropped this off. It's a full-blown like readable replica as well. There's articles and images, just find a random page. So oops. But yeah, if you go back, it's quite far away now. It's there's a video on my channel. I think it's a specific video for the Forgotten Corner unboxing this paper replica and my 30th birthday present that Sophie kindly sent me. So if you do want to see a full-blown look at this paper, then I'll go and find that video. I'll try and link it up here if I can find it. But yeah, it's so amazing. I have a replica of the Daily Prophet. I think me and Alima were going to bring out a replica and it was going to cost like £300, but that's just as good and was nowhere near that price. So yeah, very, very happy with that. This came, I can't remember which box this came in. Might have been just a normal box, but it's another shop sign and it's for sherbet lemons. So again, just the same as the other one. It just has sherbet lemons on instead. So I tried to have them on either side of the shelf just so they weren't like together kind of thing. But yeah, so that'll definitely be staying. Another old style mug. This again is 2001. I think I just put it on this shelf because obviously it's broomsticks and Quidditch. So yeah, it's just this Harry Potter mug. Yeah, obviously there's Harry catching the golden snitch. But yeah, again, as I said, it's 2001 Churchill Harry Potter mugs. So yeah, these I don't want to get rid of, just in case they go up in value. But I don't think I've got the proper packaging for them, so I don't know if I'll get that much for them anyway. But yeah, so definitely keeping that one. We got my keyring sorting hat. I had this on a bag, but I thought it was too big, so I just stuck it on this shelf. And he actually talks, so I don't think I'll get copyrighted, but yeah.
Just and loyal, true, yes, clearly, Hufflepuff.
And it goes through all the houses basically. Louis loves me pressing this, so just a little miniature sorting hat. Obviously you can put him on the keyring, but I just popped him on there because obviously goes with the theme of the shelf. Another coin from Geek Gear. I loved the idea of this one as well. So it's a token to ride a hippogriff, and then on the back it's just got flight token. Can get it to But yeah, this was another original idea from Geek Gear. So really, really love that. So that'll definitely be staying. I love all these coins from Geek Gear. Then 2 things left. We'll go through this first. So this was a notebook in another Geek Gear box, and it's a notebook to make it look like the Marauders map. And it actually opens on one side, doesn't it? Opens on one side, and then it's just a plain notebook. And I thought it looked cool, so I would like the replica of the Marauders map, but I'd need the frame for it, so, and I'd have to try and figure out where to put it. So this will do for now, but yeah, so another notebook to keep on that shelf, because obviously it relates to lots of students, the Marauders map. So yeah. Then last but not least, this very dusty trunk. So this is the last thing that's on this shelf. So it's just this trunk, which is based on Gringotts. This came from James over at the Leaky Broom Cupboard. I think Adam bought it as a surprise, I think. So it's got a Gringotts label on. There we go. And obviously it's got a little handle, and then if I move that down, it's got Gringotts on there as well. I don't think I've got much in here, but it opens up like this, and yeah, I've just got bits and bobs in here. And then as you can see, it's got an image of Gringotts in here, an image of like galleons and sickles, and I've got a few pin backs and some pins in here. So yeah, that is everything that's on this shelf. I'm going to go off camera, clean it and try and organise it how I want it, and then I'll show you the final result. So this is what I've come up with. So I'll just start over here. So I've got my sherbet lemon sign, the little replica of the chocolate frog is just there. I've got the chocolate frog box behind him, peppermint toads behind that, pumpkin juice there, my Quidditch mug with the Daily Profit bag just there. The broom, I don't know what I could do with it unless I put some hooks into the shelf to put it on, otherwise it's just going to have to lie there which is really annoying. So as you can see, I've got my Daily Profit in the background, my Marauders map notebook with Fred in front of it, standing on the little tin. I've got my Gringotts key just there, and then I've put the trunk over this side. It was obviously over here, so I've put my 2 tokens here, the quibbler just behind, and then I've just got my sorting hat just here on top of the Hogwarts mug, which I thought was really fitting. So yeah, that is, what did I say, 1, 2, 3, shelf number 4 done. I just realised looking back I didn't actually put the Triwizard Cup on, so I've just put him here for now in front of the trunk. So yeah, I think it looks okay. So yeah, I'm going to leave this video here. If you did enjoy it, please don't forget to leave a like, and if you're new, I'd really appreciate you hitting that subscribe button, and I'll see you in next week's organising video for part 4. Take care guys, bye!